The browser game is truly something special. Most of these games are just true garbage we played as kids or bored at work because it was available on what we had, school computers, and because it was free. I ain't paying for GameTap, but I will accidentally install a virus on the fleet of Dell XP 410s my middle school had. I played a lot of these browser games as a kid, from Club Penguin to the peak of gaming We Should Just Stop Trying, 625 Sandwich Stacker, and even that Teen Titans game everyone's getting nostalgic about all the time. But the one I never got into because I was too cool was Webkinz. Webkinz is a sort of proto Toys to Life type toy. And by proto, I mean it was totally Toys to Life, but before the phrase was popularized. I mean, it might have been popularized by then. I wouldn't know popular if it hit me in the face. Webkinz was one of the major pillars of browser games in the mid-early 2000s. You were either into Webkinz, Gaia Online, or Club Penguin. But what made Webkinz special was the fact that it brought together toys and the virtual world. So while you could hop online and see your panda Webkinz looking happy in the Webkinz world, you could also look slightly down from the computer monitor and see your panda Webkinz looking miserable in our world. Hey panda, me too. So let's do what everyone else is doing right now and revisit all of these free browser games we used to play as kids, because I need something to do. I would like to take a moment to thank today's sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare is a great resource for anyone looking to expand their skill set database. From creative to entrepreneurial skills, Skillshare has thousands of lessons for the curious person. I, like many of you, am stuck inside right now, but I've been taking this extra time to go through my, I would like to learn about that someday list, which has been an excellent escape from my news notifications blowing up every 10 minutes. I've been brushing up on some graphic design principles with Ellen Lupton's Graphic Design Basics class, which is what influenced me to rebrand my channel. But one thing I've had to focus on more than anything else recently has been my productivity. It's been so easy just to sit around and do nothing recently. So in order to find some assistance for this, I've been going through Thomas Frank's Productivity Masterclass. Breaking up tasks I need to complete with short little breaks helps me focus a lot. And in that break time, I've been going through these lessons, which all just last a few minutes. Perfect for a brain break. It's helped me set small goals and maintain this feeling of accomplishment, which I really need right now. With Skillshare Premium, you get access to Skillshare's entire library at just $10 a month. And the first 1,000 of you to click the link in the description get a 2-month free trial of Skillshare Premium. So if you're a curious person, this might be the perfect time to give Skillshare Premium a chance. So click the link in the description below and explore your creativity. Thank you again to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Alright, let's dive into Webkinz. Fortunately, I don't need to do the research myself since I found this very convenient Prezi presentation. It is really boring, but fortunately for my Ritalin-infused brain, they are playing Beck's rendition of Ramona from the Scott Pilgrim soundtrack, so that'll help keep me focused. Webkinz was created by the Canadian toy company GANZ and was launched in 2005 with 14 regular pets. Webkinz was described as a cross between Beanie Babies and Neopets, but my mom doesn't have a pile of Webkinz sitting in the back of her closet like she does with Beanie Babies, saving them for retirement. I don't have the heart to tell her they're worthless. I mean, that's a genius concept. Every single person I know who played Webkinz always talks about one kid in their class who had like 30 of them. I mean, what game are you more likely to play? The game with the penguins that you keep hearing about, or the game that has this penguin in it? Are those cheeks or are those a chin? I cannot tell. Webkinz was a pretty instantaneous success with over 1 million accounts registered and an estimated $100 million earned by 2006. And that's 2006 money. In today's money, it's slightly more. By buying a Webkinz Singular, which is differentiated from other plushes by its weird hair and branded butt patch, you get standard access to the site. If you didn't have a plush, you could play for free by choosing from either a cat or a dog to get limited access to the site. But now free pet options have been expanded. Just make sure to claim your free pet before you enter any codes for your actual Webkinz, because you will lose the opportunity. However, even if you have a lot of Webkinz, like 7 Webkinz, parts of the site are still behind a deluxe membership subscription paywall. With the free pet, you get limited site access. With the paid pet, you get access to most things on the site, but with the deluxe membership, you get access to a few more things on the site. Dang. In order to encourage the craze and to develop artificial scarcity, GANZ did not sell Webkinz initially in big box stores. You had to go to specialty retailers. But also, I found Webkinz at this general store up in North Georgia. As of March 2020, it's still there. Webkinz are here! Despite only being sold in specialty retailers, Webkinz sold like crazy. On Christmas Day in 2006, the Webkinz website crashed because so many kids were trying to register their new pets. So what they were doing must have worked. Starting in 2015, you got a few more options for free pets.
Hello there, I'm Miss Birdie. I run the adoption center.
So I chose this little fox and... oh my god. She's a genius. We live in this pirate-themed house. You can get a house for each of your Webkinz singular that you can decorate, but no time for that. Fox friend here is hungry, unhappy, and sleepy, which is indicated by these meters here. To feed your Webkinz, you buy food for it with Kinz Cash. Kinz Cash is earned easily by playing games, completing achievement-esque activities, and other things. Your Webkinz happiness can be raised by playing with it or by doing whatever it tells you to do. And its sleep meter goes up by putting it into bed, so that's pretty fun. But now my Webkinz singular is sleeping. What do? Well, I can get a second Webkinz to continue to play. Look at that, this is a great game design concept. You can skip forced downtime by paying a premium fee. Wonderful. At least I get a cool plush toy out of it though. This is my new weird lizard frog friend, Brain. Oh dang, he's tired. All right, go to bed. I'll just buy a third Webkinz singular. Googles! A duck thing? I thought this was a platypus when I bought it, but then I realized it didn't have a tail. Then shortly after, I noticed that it didn't have feet or wings. My realization of this thing's godless design came in waves. Why is the pink flesh colored? Oh god, that fuzzy texture does not do it any good as a 2D image. It just makes me think the wrong thing. Like a lot of these hub-based Flash games, there's an expansive collection of mini-games, but about 90% of these games are match 3 puzzle games. But let's take a look at some more. Oh boy, match 3 again. This Odyssey Online article has the best Webkinz games listed. All right, Kari, let's see what you got. There's Hungry Hog, in which you play as a hungry hog running around a maze eating food. A game where you play as a traffic cone jumping over a river and across traffic. A jumping frog game where you're surprisingly not jumping across a river or across traffic. Picnic, it's just Snake with ants. All right, you get the idea. Most of the games here are reskinned and remixed versions of already existing games. Oh dang, mini golf? Okay, I take it back. Webkinz is wonderful. Excuse me, mini golf was retired? Why would you retire mini golf? I live near Orlando. Mini golf is like my cultural heritage. There's also this game where you hit a traffic cone with a baseball bat. It was fun. I wasn't very good at it, but watch him go. I mean, it's no mini golf, but it's in the spirit of mini golf. All right, Kari, you win. Games are really just about earning Kinz Cash, which you can use to buy things. The Webkinz world has all sorts of clothing, accessories, and furniture for your house. There's the W shop where you find most of the items, the Curio shop run by Art where you can collect gems and potentially buy rare items, the Kinz Style shop where you can buy clothes, Brain has a hat, Fox Friend has a hat, Googles has a... That doesn't make it any better. Like many similar games, a lot of the furniture is sold in collection with matching themed rooms, so collecting is definitely a big aspect to the game. Or you can get special random items through Webkinz trading cards. There is a card game associated with them. Essentially, you get a challenge prompt to complete with each card, and the first player to complete 4 challenges wins. I'd love to play it, but to be honest, I wouldn't love to play it. Webkinz entices players to log in daily through forced downtime and daily rewards. I already talked about the sleeping mechanic, but your Webkinz can also go to school each day, where you can complete each lesson once a day, which is what increases your Webkinz stats. And then there's the Wheel of Wow, a Wheel of Fortune style wheel that gives you prizes ranging from exclusive items to Kinz Cash. Wow, what a wheel. Well, let's take a look at the variety of pets. Oh, so you mean Google's comes in more varieties than just flesh? That is not a hippo. Why is the English Bulldog the only Webkinz singular on sale? Do people not love him? Turtle, good. T-Rex, very good. The fennec fox is ugly. Webkinz had a pretty wide variety of different plush collections, from Webkinz rockers, regular Webkinz, Lilkins, a smaller, cheaper variety of Webkinz, virtual exclusives, and the Signature collection, a premium high-quality plush, which looked a lot more like real life. The Signature line was canceled after only 4 years, and the last physical and virtual regular Webkinz Singular was released in 2007. It's been a while. But like all child-friendly things, Webkinz is not immune from the horrible "some guy online tried to make a child-friendly thing creepy" curse. OMG, Ash is in a coma? OMG, Ed and Eddie is purgatory? OMG, Sonic Blood? In early 2007, just months before the release of the Simpsons movie, a rumor started circulating about a Webkinz Killer. It was a supposed hack or poor taste Easter egg on the website in which a random black, red, or yellow box would pop up on screen. If you click the box, a Neopet with a knife would pop out of nowhere and decapitate your Webkin. Okay. I don't trust Chia. Chia was probably jealous another weird traffic cone-esque thing was taking the spotlight from it. It was also rumored to be Dr. Quack, Miss Birdie, or a killer penguin, chihuahua, bear, etc. And who was rumored to be behind all of this? A disgruntled ex-employee whose disgruntlement got so extreme that he had no choice but to disgruntle all over the website. Okay. Nowadays, you can't mention Webkinz without somebody bringing up the infamous Webkinz Killer. GANZ always denied this was a real part of the game, and no evidence has ever been produced showing it ever existed, but I'm gonna stick to my guns on this one. The Webkinz Killer is real. Of course, this was all fake, because Webkinz don't die. In late 2019, GANZ announced that it would be killing off inactive Webkinz accounts. Okay, neat. GANZ insists that the Webkinz would be put up for adoption for new accounts, but let's be honest, there's not enough players now to adopt all those Webkinz, plural, out there. They're going to save Webkinz just like how Bart Bass saved those horses in Gossip Girl Season 6, the final season. Oh, we need to investigate GANZ. As Webkinz sales started to go down ever so slightly, GANZ made the hard decision to supplement those gains through on-site advertising, which was met with less than enthusiastic responses from parents. I mean, still, in 2020, look what kind of ads are on this. I mean, remember when Kappa killed YouTube? Going on to GANZ website in 2020 is a little depressing. Since Webkinz toy production has either halted or gone on hiatus, GANZ has now entered the world of gift and home decor. Home goods run, they're coming for your ass! And while the Webkinz logo is proudly represented under the R brands section of the website, the only Webkinz item that can be purchased on GANZ.com is this Webkinz Rockers poster. And finally, the inevitable came. In May of 2019, GANZ put out an official statement stating the Narwhal plush will be the final produced Webkinz Singular of the, quote, first generation of Webkinz, and that no new plushes would be made in 2019 due to demand not being high enough for mass production. And while no new news has been published about the series' future, the game has continued to be supported through new desktop and mobile apps, which make the experience a bit cleaner. You can still buy Webkinz online. I bought a few quite recently and easily for this video, but they're old, new stock. So while GANZ does have plans for Webkinz in the future, ultimately we're just going to have to wait and see. But if you do a second generation of Webkinz, please, for the love of God, do not make a flesh-colored Googles again. That thing activates my flight or fight response. Hey, so this is your first video of mine. Consider subscribing, liking, commenting, following me on social media, all of that junk. I'm currently in the process of moving. As you can see, there's no toys up right there. So this will be the last video filmed in this space. I am so excited to get into the new space, and I will keep you guys updated about that. So I'll be back soon, probably not next week, but maybe the week after that. Maybe it is next week, who knows? So other than that, have a good day. I'm tired, I'm stressed. I'll see you next week.